Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and today in this video, we're going to be comparing the Osprey Tropos, it's a 32-liter backpack, versus the 26-liter Osprey Parsec. They are essentially almost identical, except that this is the smaller brother and this is the bigger brother. So anyways, let's dive into all of the similarities and the differences between these two bags. So between the Tropos as well as the Parsec, they have a very, very similar design. I mean, the fabric and material is almost identical. They both have dual water bottle pockets. They both have a built-in kickstand. And what else? They both have this airspeed mesh back panel. The other main key differences is that this front stash pocket is, see-through and it's kind of stretchy. And also it's a kind of a negative, but when there are these top compression straps, which this bag does not have, but when you kind of open it up, this kind of thing flops out. So you do have to kind of attach both compression straps at the side just to kind of keep that top or front stash pocket in place. Whereas the Parsec, you don't have that problem. It does has a single zipper and a front stash pocket, but the problem about that is that because you can only fit your hand in here, it's kind of difficult to see all of your contents. This one's nicer because it's not see-through, and it just has an aesthetically better look to the bag. I find it's got that kind of slope down, kind of nice curved look. Whereas this one, when you kind of fill it out, it's got a little bit more of a boxy look to the bag. So a quick break from our sponsors. Are you tired of having your USB cables always kind of tangled up and in a mess? Well, the guys from Magtame have sent me over their magnetized USB cables, and the great thing about that is that because they coil up, it keeps it always tangle free. You can kind of uncoil it and coil it up, and it just takes a second. And yeah, these are just really, really high quality cables. They come in two different styles. They have this kind of C configuration, which is more of a flatter type cable, and they have this O style, which is more like a tubular style. I personally prefer the O style. I just kind of like the feel of it. And it also comes in, two different colors. You got black, you got gray, and you can choose different lengths, 1 meter versus 1.5 meters. And you can also choose different configurations and combinations. You can go USB-C to USB-C, or USB-C to USB-A, or lightning cable to USB-C. Kind of whatever whatever you want, they have. But these are really, really high quality magnetized cables. And even if you have something like a metal surface or anything like that, try sticking these on so they'll keep your desk nice and clean. The other kind of main difference is just that this one only has two main compartments. You have that front area where you have your admin section, as well as you can fit a small jacket or small clothing in here. But for the main compartment right here, let me just kind of open it up and show you. For the main compartment right here, this is kind of where you have your laptop section, as well as your document divider, as well as a tablet section. So everything's kind of built into that main compartment. So you really just have two compartments that you really need to ever access, except for all the small, accessory pockets here and there. But whereas the Tropos has three. You have that front section, you have that main section, but it also has a separate third section, which is where the laptop compartment is. And in that section, that's kind of where you have the kind of same thing, where you have your laptop, which you can put in, you can have a document divider, as well as a tablet sleeve. Because both of these bags are so similar, it's kind of difficult to decide which bag is going to be right for you. So, I mean, if you were looking for something a little bit more everyday, carrying into your office, and you don't need to carry too much stuff around, then, I feel like the Parsec will be the bag for you. However, if you are someone who, needs to carry a little bit more stuff, more clothing, just travel around. This one's going to be a better travel backpack just because it holds a little bit more. And one thing that I did notice between the two backpacks, and I actually got the Parsec first, and I thought, you know, on paper the Parsec was going to be perfect as an everyday carry and everything like that. However, you know, when I'm going around town with my kids, and sometimes I have to take their jackets or their sweaters off, and I feel like this one is just a little bit tight in terms of just content space, and for me to just throw bigger items in there. I feel like I'll have a little bit more flexibility and room with the Tropos. But if I only had to choose one, I would choose the Tropos, and the reason is just because it's just bigger overall. I have more flexibility to do more things, but I feel like it just got more with this backpack than it does with this one. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this kind of quick comparison between these two bags. And if you like this video, then please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.